Hello everyone, I'm Jacob. What is the most challenging thing in life? Acrobatics? Playing music? Rocket science? For me, it was something completely different. Talking to girls. Now, I know better. But then, well, listen to my story and you'll find out. Like many other guys in school, I have been quite shy, hiding underneath my hoodie, only talking to a group of my buddies. You know the type. Just a bunch of invisible guys that nobody cares about. I was content with that at the time. Just talking about video games and movies all day, not caring about anything else. But it all changed when I saw Helen. She was a new girl in school, and she was nice and pretty, so I immediately got interested in her. I didn't talk about it with the guys because they would surely make fun of me, but they have noticed anyway. It wasn't that hard, because I tried to catch a glimpse of Helen every time she walked past us. Of course, they made fun of me, but then they actually wanted to help. They all read some articles from the internet, because, of course, none of them have ever had a girlfriend. They started to give me dating advice, and it was questionable. They told me that girls fancy cool guys who are never afraid to show their dominance, alpha status or something. The girls never go for nice guys, thinking they are not manly enough. And I followed their advice. Well, I tried to. I practiced in front of the mirror, making faces like an idiot, half closing my eyes to seem relaxed and uninterested, and then trying to fix my body language, like holding a wide stance with my shoulders back. The next part was the most embarrassing, trying to come up with some pickup lines. I imagined how I would lean on the wall beside her and ask her something like, "What's up, gorgeous?" It's funny to remember it, but also very, very embarrassing. Well, that wasn't the worst part. I approached Helen at school, trying to act on all the advice my relationship guru friends gave me. It was stupid. First of all, my heart was racing. I probably was sweating as well. I carefully checked my body language, like my shoulders in stance, and went to her. I leaned on the wall like I had planned while she was doing something in her locker, and then said something like, "What's up?" Only my voice was cracking like I was in a desert for a week, and also it was high, like I was 5 years old. When Helen looked at me, confused, I tried to keep eye contact, but instead, I just stared at her with my eyes wide open. At some point, I even forgot to blink, so my eyes started to tear up. "Are you alright?" asked Helen. It was a disaster. My friends were looking at it from a distance, and they couldn't hold off their laugh anymore. "I'm alright," I said with the voice of a dried-off mummy, and then Helen left, confused. At this point, my friends started laughing like crazy. I approached them and said to them that it was all their fault, and their advice was stupid. I wasn't really mad at them. They just tried to help, but I needed to vent. Days after the disaster, I just kept on thinking that I am a loser who would never have a girlfriend. I was looking at more successful guys at our school and felt envious. They were so confident and had no problems talking to girls. I thought that it's all about luck. You either were born a loser or a winner. No middle ground. One day at school, I started talking with my classmate, Penny, without trying to hit on her or be someone else. We were just talking, and I complimented her on her drawings. She liked to draw. I made some jokes, and she laughed. And we just kept on talking every day, and we never talked like that before. It was very nice. I enjoyed talking to her. After a few weeks, I asked her out. Simply, without any pickup lines. I just said that I think she's very nice and pretty. Maybe it was a bit stupid, but it was honest. And she said yes. After a while, we started dating, and she is wonderful. And it's weird how I never noticed her awesomeness before. Also, I apologized to Helen for being weird, and she totally understood. I guess I should say something like, you just have to be yourself, and it will be okay. But it's not exactly true. You should be honest, of course, but you also should be nice. Like, really nice, and not just trying to act like you are. Confidence is important, but never listen to someone who says to you that you have to be this bad guy to make a girl like you. Confidence is more about respecting yourself and others than trying to act in a particular way. Share this story, because I know for sure that there are people who need some help the same way I did. Thank you for listening.